Sheila, and welcome to my kitchen. And I have my friend Thais Harris, who is a fellow nutritionist.
Hi.
Yeah, and we are going to be making a heartbeat hummus or a love hummus. It is a delicious hummus, and the way that we're going to make it is going to turn it pink, which makes it very beautiful, and it's just in time for Valentine's. So it's something you can make for your Valentine this coming Valentine's.
Exactly. It's beautiful. It's different.
Yeah. So
fun and delicious.
We're going to get started right away. And while we're cooking, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about my friend Thais, because she is a colleague and friend. And so I'll tell you a little bit about Thais. We actually just had a nice conversation about nourishing together, like with the family. So then we thought, wow, a heartbeat hummus, a pink hummus would be so beautiful. And Thais and her partner, they do some coaching together around food and nourishment. He's a psychotherapist, she's a nutritionist, and it's all about nourishing together, body, mind, and spirit. Yeah, so let's get started since I said we would.
Yes, let's
So we're making garbanzo beans hummus, or AKA chichi bean hummus. And garbanzo beans are delicious. They're really good if you've got like a lot of maybe even mucus or anything like that. I actually soak these for about 36 hours, changing the water a few times, because that makes them cook a lot quicker, and it makes sure that you don't have a lot of gas. And if you're thinking about nourishing together, you want to make sure that everybody
Especially
feels
on Valentine's
good.
Day.
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
end up with a soundtrack that's unwanted.
Yeah. What are you going to do
But
first?
also, and I'm going to work with the lemon, which is a big, very important piece of this hummus. Usually regular hummus, you would use lemon as well. But especially for the beets, the sweetness of the beets go really well with the aromatic and the tartness of the skin.
Yeah.
We're going to be using a little micropylene for that. And I just wanted to mention that sometimes people do use canned beans for their hummus recipes. And so there's one brand in particular that does soak their beans before, so they tend to be a little bit easier to digest. And that's Eden, and they have organic beans that the cans are also BPA free.
Yeah, so good to know. I soaked mine and then I cooked them. I actually cooked them in the pressure cooker, so then it took about 10 minutes to do that. But if you're just like, gosh, I want to make a hummus, and I don't
have 36 hours.
Yeah, or I'm not a bean cooker. I just don't do that, which I get you. Then you can just get a can of Eden beans and use that. So I'm going to put about 2 cups. It's a little under, and Thais has a recipe for these, and we're going to link it in the comments, so you can find it there. And so I'm going to put about 2 cups of garbanzos in there, and then she's going to zest the lemon.
So the zest of the entire lemon will go in. Some people like doing this. I actually like seeing how much zest I'm getting. And so we can just do this. Oh, and it smells so good. And these are lemons right from Mary Sheila's tree.
Yeah, from my tree. And one of the secrets to actually to zesting a lemon is to not go too deep. You don't want to go too deep, because if you go too deep, then it starts to get bitter. So you just want that outer zest, which is going to really give you some great flavor and freshness. And I remember growing up, my uncle used to like to eat like orange peels and lemon peels, and I thought that was like totally disgusting. Now I have this Meyer lemon tree, and I love to sink my teeth into like that outer zest, and it feels like it's a complete mouth cleansing, and it's so delicious.
And there's so many benefits of the limonene, all
Totally.
the antioxidants that are in the skin.
So Thais and I both are teachers. Yeah,
so energizing too.
Just having a little moment with the lemon. Thais and I both have been teachers at Bowman College. In fact, Thais is still a teacher there, and so, did you ever teach the liver class?
Yes.
Yeah. So, when you teach about the liver and you really start to understand the liver, that lemon actually, and the outside of lemon is so powerful for liver detoxification. So it's really key. And I want to mention one thing too, and I guess we'll mention a couple things, because I actually one thing about hummus that's nice is it's a great like protein and even a low carb combination food. So it's awesome. And I am going to be teaching a blood sugar reset course in the end of February 21, 22, 23. It is my signature class, and it's like all about getting and learning how to stabilize your blood sugar, which is, to me, the secret to health and vitality. And so I'll post that in the comments as well, so you can learn about that. And Thais has a class coming up on February 15th, right?
That's right. So Valentine's Day weekend, come with your partner, or if you don't have one, come with yourself. And it's called Optimizing Your Daily Intake of Everything. And that's the acronym for that is diet, optimizing your diet, but not only about food. So Nick and I, my partner and my husband, we do this talk together. It's more of a workshop, and it will be offered at the Sebastopol Center for the Arts through Bowman College. So we'll put the link here as well,
totally.
So people can come live. And if you can't come in person, you can sign up for our website. Eventually we'll have a version of that online as well.
Perfect. So far Thais alluded to the secret ingredient that makes it the love hummus, or the heartbeat hummus, but I'm going to throw some garlic in here. This recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic. I went a little above and over that because, it's okay to do that, but the garlic is so antimicrobial. It'll help protect your immune system during the winter months. It's awesome. We're also going to throw in some beets. That is the secret ingredient that's going to make it nice and pink. So what we did here is we roasted 1 beet, and I just cut it up.
Doesn't take a lot because you don't want it to be too sweet.
Exactly. I just cut up 1 beet into big chunks. You can see they're not that small. They're still big, and just threw it in the oven. We actually threw it in the oven and went on a walk.
Yeah, and a little olive oil.
And salt and pepper. Yeah. Exactly. So I'm just going to throw that 1 beet in there, and I'm also going to put 2 heaping tablespoons of tahini. And that is a wonderful, tahini is like, sesame seed, but it's nut butter, or sesame seed butter. So it's sort of like peanut butter, but it's sesame seed butter.
And it's full of calcium. Some people talk about, like, if I don't do dairy, how do I get my calcium? Well, there's so many ways to do it, but one of them is sesame seeds, and especially tahini has it very concentrated.
Absolutely. And, tahini and then the beets are so liver specific, and they really help move the digestive system down and really support the liver. And then we're going to put some cumin. I don't know if cumin is on your
It's not on the recipes. Of course, be creative with your spices, the things that you like the most. But cumin is definitely one of my favorites.
Yes.
And we put the whole lemon. As far as the juice goes, your recipe calls for half a lemon. You can always start with half and then taste.
Yeah.
I would say same thing for garlic. I mean, we both love garlic, but maybe if you are doing this as a Valentine's Day thing and you're like, I don't want to go too intense on the garlic, you could either roast the garlic, or you could start with 1 clove and then see how it tastes.
Yeah.
And then maybe add another one.
Exactly. Perfect. So, and then I'm just going to add some salt, and, I'm going to do a pinch. And then, of course, once I blend it, we're going to taste it. And if we feel like we need more, then we're going to add more. Mm-hmm. And then we're also going to add a quarter of a cup of olive oil. And I just actually got some really good local, extra virgin organic olive oil. So I'm saving all of that olive oil for when I do raw things. So I just broke into the stash.
Nice.
And then we're going to just simply blend away. And, if you like your hummus a little chunky, then you don't blend it for that long. If you like it kind of smooth texture, then you go longer. It's really up to you. And it's starting to turn pink. So I think we'll give this a taste in a second and see what direction we want to go with our flavor. I mean, I think you should never just trust the recipe to be exactly how you want it. I think you should always, do you want to just grab it with your hands?
Oh, sure.
And then, if you feel like you need a little more or something, look at this pretty pink color. Isn't that cool? Yay.
And it's delicious. Some people like adding water. I feel like if it's too thick, I like adding more olive oil.
Me too.
So but water can work as well if you don't want it to be too thick
oily.
or too oily or too intense.
What do you think about more lemon?
Mm-hmm. We can do that too.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood for more lemon.
And now serving, you can serve it with a number of things. You see the picture we have for the heartbeat hummus, I actually had found really beautiful radishes that were this beautiful purple and white. And so I actually even cut some of the radishes in heart shape, which made a very beautiful lattice.
Yeah,
And then added some gomasio on top.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can actually decorate something. It doesn't have to be like your main star of the evening, but it will work as a really beautiful decoration. Hopefully it does not remind anybody of Pepto-Bismol.
No, it doesn't look, it's not the same color. Oh, that's really good. So look at that beautiful pink hummus. So it's hummus, it's got all the same stuff, but we've added a little beet. So it actually, we've added even more liver benefits. Woohoo, right?
Exactly.
The liver needs us to be supporting it all the time.
All the time. And every meal.
Exactly. So that's the beet, and it's so pretty. And yeah, you can serve it with a crudité of just a lot of fresh vegetables. I love what you just said. I'm thinking like, yeah, you slice the radishes and just put a little scallop, or maybe some jicama or cucumber.
Celery, the green will look really pretty also.
Exactly. So just, you know, have at it. I was just out in the garden earlier, and there's a lot of geranium that's all coming up in this time of year. I'm even putting it on a piece of that, get that spicy, pungent geranium. So that's what
that would look so beautiful.
I know, that'd be pretty.
Yes.
So so there's your heartbeat hummus recipes in the comments, and if you make this, I'd love to hear how it goes. And just as a recap, we did about 2 cups of beans, a couple cloves of garlic, 2 heaping tablespoons of tahini, and some lemon juice, which we added more of, and same with the
and the zest of the whole lemon,
the
which
zest.
is a big
secret ingredient.
part.
Yes, that's a secret ingredient. That's like a, you know, Emerald Agassi would be like, bam.
Optimize that flavor.
Yeah, exactly. I have to figure out what my BAM is. If you have any suggestions, you can let me know. All right, thanks for watching, and hope y'all have a great one.
And enjoy it.
Bye.